This happened to a girl called Fumi. She was doing her NYC in one small town in Ogun State, 2019. Fumi was posted to a secondary school. The school had an old student hostel that nobody used anymore because they built a new one. The old hostel was at the back of the school field, far from everything. They locked the gates, but coppers liked to go there to read or make calls because network was strong there. One Saturday evening, Fumi went to the old hostel to read for her CDS exam. She reached around 6 p.m. Sun was already going down. She sat at the common room downstairs, books opened, earpiece inside her ear. By 8 p.m. it was dark. She packed her books to leave. That was when she heard it. Someone crying upstairs, soft crying, like a small child. Fumi thought maybe one of the schoolgirls sneaked inside to hide and cry. She carried her torch and went up the stairs. First floor, empty. Second floor, empty. Third floor, she saw one door closed. The crying was coming from inside that room. She knocked. Hello, are you okay? The crying stopped at once. Fumi pushed the door. It opened. Inside was an old room with about 10 iron bunk beds. Moonlight was coming through the window. On the last bed at the back, she saw a small girl sitting, facing the wall. The girl wore a white uniform like a junior student, hair plaited all back. Fumi walked closer. Small girl, why are you here? Do you know this place is locked? The girl did not answer. She only turned her head slowly. Fumi saw her face and nearly fainted. The girl had no eyes, just smooth skin where eyes should be. Her mouth was sewn shut with black thread, but the crying sound was still coming out. Fumi screamed and ran downstairs. She fell 2 times but kept running. She reached the gate, jumped over it, and ran all the way to her lodge. When she reached her roommate saw her and shouted. Fumi's white NYC shirt now had a red handprint all over the back, like small child hands drip in blood. That night, she packed her load and took night bus back to Lagos. She finished her service from Lagos office. She never went back to that town again. Later, people who knew the school told the real story. In 1998, one junior student called Blessing disappeared from the same hostel. They searched everywhere, never found her. Some students said they saw one senior girl dragging Blessing upstairs that night, but nobody believed them. Every year, around the time she disappeared, people see the small girl in white sitting in that room crying without eyes and mouth. They say she's still waiting for someone to open the trench so she can tell who killed her. Now, the school people have poured red oil and padlocked the whole building with 7 padlocks. But some nights, when the moon is bright, students still hear the soft crying from the top.